I'm at job 21522. It's called 318 West Lee. It's in Seattle. There's some crack fill that needs to be done as you come up this driveway. Which, by the way, it's a tight driveway that comes all the way up the side, and then you have this small amount of parking up here. So, no matter what, you'd have to park down here at the bottom to come in and do any crack filling. There's a little garage entrance that's down here that we could potentially come down and park at. We would just have to move when the residents say they needed to leave. But we could park right here if we're coming to just do some crack filling. Could park right here in one of these spots. You've got parking on the side street here. It says do not block driveway, but there's no driveway anymore. So that's an area that we could park off on the side of the street here. So, we could pull off to the side right there, and you've got about a 40-foot, almost a 40-foot area to park there. You also got this driveway here. So you make your way up through this driveway at 318 West Lee, and of the crack fill that's in here, there's about 50 feet of crack fill. That's about it. And it's all back here in the back. You've got this right here, this crack that needs to be cleaned and fixed, and that's only about 18 feet. Then you got a little bit of cracking that's right here, which I was going to propose to fix that. It's a little asphalt patch, so right here on the corner we'll do a 4x4 patch, all handwork, no machine because it's so small up here. So 4x4 patch there. Right in here you can see they did an asphalt patch once before and they widened this area. I'm suggesting doing a 23-foot by 3-foot patch along the backside, making this a little bit wider. So taking it out as far as we can to the fence, throwing in about, I'd say it's about 3 inches of rock right here. Some of it's gonna fall right here to the fence, so I know we're not gonna get very far with it. The other thing we could do instead of doing rock is we could just go straight up 12 inches of asphalt in here, throw it down, pack it. It's gonna taper down to the edge of the driveway. It's kind of what they did back here when they did this before. They just loaded up with asphalt as much as they could, packed it down. So I'm thinking we go 23 by 3 and just fill it and then taper it down as close as we can to the fence edge and go all the way around until we get out to this point, right at about this line. Then it narrows down to about a foot, then to 8 inches. So get as much asphalt as we can along the side here. Okay. I'm starting to break off a little bit on the sides, so we'll probably have to make a clean cut here and then fill it with 12 inches of asphalt. On the back side, as you might be able to see through here, is a rock wall. There's a rock wall right here. Okay, and this is what it looks like on the other side. Okay, that's what it looks like on the other side. So we just got to be careful there with the asphalt as we're putting it in and packing it down. We just want to try to make as much room as we can there because I'm standing in a parking stall. All right, so there's the 4x4 that I showed you in the corner. There's the 23 by 3, 12-inch thickness, 4 inches thickness there, we'll say. And then at this point here, this starts to taper down. Let's add another 8 feet by 1 feet and do about 6 inches. So it'll taper down to about 6 inches there. Then you've got this area right here. That's all damaged. We're gonna go with an 8 foot by 5 foot and cut out these little roots that are poking through right in front of the fence here. Okay. What I say, 8 foot by 5 foot? Yeah, let's go 8 foot by 6 foot on this. 8 foot by 6. I think we need to take it out farther. Okay, so fix that. The last thing they wanted to address was whether or not I could get a 5th parking stall in here. And I don't think so. I think it's gonna be too tight. Adding this asphalt, you'd be able to push the stall back a little bit, and my car fits in just perfect in this box, so it'd move back a little bit. We could measure from the corner over to this dot here, which is about 8 feet. And as you can see, you could provide another parking stall for a car like mine. And then you've got an opening from here to that corner of about 8 feet to potentially put 2 more parking stalls deep into this area. I just think it's going to be really tight though as you come around this corner. So as you're pulling up in a car, you're going to have to make this turn and get over in between this dot and that line to get into these 2 potential parking spots. This parking stall would stay the same. So, gonna see what the customer wants to do there. But for now, we'll restripe 1, 2, 3, 4 stalls. We'll do the asphalt around the fence. We'll fix this asphalt patch here, and then we'll do the crack fill. I said 50 feet of crack fill. Let's move that up. I see that there's more areas here that we should fill with crack fill, so let's move that up to 100 feet of crack fill. All right. Any other questions, let me know. But this falls right down here, down to the asphalt here, and then runs down the side of the building.